got my laces. I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son, I didn't ran the man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun, and now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Someone's other love. My mother was a son, I didn't ran the man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they
It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Berg, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's one down. David Hamilton now at the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Swing and a pop-up. Tucker sizes this one up. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty.
Third baseman,
Devers now.
Rafael Devers.
Swings through that.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch, inning over. At the plate, Cole Tucker. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Throws to second. And he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one is off the wall. Man at first, stepping in, Lenny Sosa. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone. And
hard ground ball for a base stop. 1 runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. Save. It's 2-zip.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Alejandro Kirk. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. 2 on, 1 out. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. tattooed to Tater Town and gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 5-zip. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 6-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Out towards right center field, Rafaela sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And the batter now, Cole Tucker. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Pulls it in on the warning track. But 2 round trippers in this. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. 0-1 now. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Calls it in, and there's one away. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the batter now, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Walker Buehler will go back to work. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. The throw into second. The tag out. And here is Sosa to the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Throw cut off to second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-0.
pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
2 outs, nobody on. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They go back-to-back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch.
Greg Weiser will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. So up next for Toronto, Jose Iglesias. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. Lays out and makes the play.
We take another look at that great catch on this turf field. You really have to be sure because there is no.
Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. And ball 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Next to hit, Ceddanne Rafaela. Here comes a pitch.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Weiser back to work. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And here is Anthony Santander. Makes the catch for the out. Now it's the power speed combo. Lenny and Sosa. Hit hard, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. That's a laser base hit. Runner on at first with one gone. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jesus Sanchez. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. So one out with two aboard, and now Miles Straw. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Kirk, the runner at third. Sanchez at second with one away. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 16-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish.
One down. Jose Iglesias digs in now. He's 2 for 2. That one ripped. Reaching for it and brings it in. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. He's there. It's a 2-out double. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Cole Tucker. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So in the end, 10 comes. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
This one popped up. Tucker. And a quick out, number one. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. That's in there. And that is strike two. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Two down, bases empty. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. Foul ball. Devers measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. Still 16-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone. His 17th of the year. It's 17-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
And now here is Lenny Sosa. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. He's in there.
everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Liner, base hit. The throw in. And that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball. Grounder might be two. Throws to second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning. Solo home run. We've played 4. You're dialed into the show. Casas batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way. Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Up the middle, Tucker sends it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. So up next for Toronto.